Lost Ark has been out for 9 months, and the best time to come back to the game or start as a new player is actually next week. There's a huge event that's happening, a big patch that's dropping that really allows new players and returning players to get caught up to endgame and get caught up to the veteran players very, very quickly. I wanted to put this quick video together so that you guys were aware. If you're thinking about trying it, giving it a go, or returning to it, now is the absolute best time. Alright, so there are a few things that are dropping in this patch, or a few things that I want to inform you guys about, but the first two things are the passes. Now, this is what's going to be the most appealing for new and returning players. The first being the Punica Power Pass, which is essentially just a free main story questline skip, and that gets you your base level tier 3 gear, and that's when the quote-unquote end game journey begins. Essentially, from base level tier 3 gear, you continue to push your gear up to the 1415 gear score, and that's when you get introduced to the first of 3 Legion raids, Vaulton, and the Legion raids is definitely the end game. Okay, so the Punica Power Pass will allow you to have a free character boost straight to base level tier 3 gear, skipping the entire main story questline all the way to Punica. And this is a big deal because in Lost Ark, you're going to be playing multiple characters. It is a game that's designed around having alts, and having an extra character get to tier 3 is just a huge time saver. Now, the kicker with this is that you do need to have at least one character that has reached this point in the game in order to unlock this power pass. I would highly recommend to level up and go through the main story questline to get to this point if you're a brand new player anyway. I think that having that experience is very important if you're brand new to Lost Ark. So again, at the end of the day, you get a free power pass, and you should essentially have at least 2 characters ready to go at tier 3. Really, really good opportunity for new and returning players here. The next thing is the Hyper Express. Now, this is just kind of like a battle pass that will speed you through and get you to 1445. Now, this is also really significant because number one, end game content is 1470, and 1445 is very close to that. At 1445, you will be unlocking and participating in 2 out of the 3 Legion raids, end game raids. And when I say 2 out of 3, that doesn't mean that, oh, because they have that third one at 1470, the first 2 don't matter. That's not the way the Lost Ark works. The way Lost Ark Legion raids works is that if there are 3 Legion raids available, you need to do all 3. That doing all 3 is the end game content. And the second thing is getting to 1445 it's just not the easiest thing, especially for a free-to-play player that's trying to rush it. Now you can rush to 1445 as a free-to-play player and get there relatively quickly. So this is a huge advantage for new players that are starting now, or returning players that need to get at least one character to this point. Of course, veteran players or returning players will also benefit from this because you can apply this to any character. Again, Lost Ark is a game that revolves around having alts, so we can do this on any new class that we're trying out, which is the next thing, a brand new class, Reaper, that is coming out. So there is no one in the game that has a super juiced Reaper right now because the Reaper class has not come out. Reaper releases this month, and next month the Summoner class releases. So again, just another really, really good opportunity for new and returning players. If the Reaper class is something that you're thinking about playing, I would highly recommend coming back now because you get a power pass. You're gonna have 2 free characters at tier 3, and then you're gonna have a power pass that pushes you to 1445 end game. And not to mention, by the way, I forgot to mention this earlier, but if you do want to spend a few bucks, I think it's like $50 or so, you could spend $50 to not even do the whole leveling process to begin with. So you can literally just log into Lost Ark, create a brand new account, have nothing, buy a power pass for like 50 bucks or so, and go straight to tier 3. That will then unlock the free power pass, and out the gate, you pay 50 bucks. And you've got 2 characters at tier 3, and you can immediately start the Hyper Express. So if you are actually planning on buying a power pass to get your first character to tier 3, if you're a brand new character, you can legitimately hit end game in like 1 or 2 days. It's actually pretty crazy. Don't be afraid if you're a new player or returning player that you're too far behind. This is the absolute best time. Like, this is it, guys. This is this is the time to start Lost Ark if you haven't already. The final thing that's noteworthy is a collab between Lost Ark and the Witcher series. That's going to be scheduled to drop early 2023, and unfortunately that's not going to be something that's going to be in the patch next week, but if you are a fan, there's that as well. So essentially we have a big catch-up patch this month along with the highly anticipated Reaper class. Next month in December we've got the 4th Legion raid, April, along with another highly anticipated class, the Summoner, and then January hopefully we get word on the Artist class, as well as the Aeromancer class, the Lolly classes essentially, as well as the Witcher collab. So as far as the updates go, that's pretty much it. The last thing I want to say before we round this video out is that if you are a new player, returning player, if you're looking for friends, or if you want more friends to play this game with, or just looking for guidance in general, join our Discord. Our community is definitely focused around helping new players and returning players experience the game, helping them out, guiding them through Legion raids, because Legion raids are things that you will eventually have to learn, and they will take hours to learn and can be intimidating if you are trying to do them for the first time. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video. I wanted to get this really quick out there. Hopefully we can cut this up to make it look short. Yeah, I will see you in the next video, boys.